But where did those storms go after they left Oklahoma City? Right here in yellow. So the Arklatex is really getting impacted, and even in portions of eastern Oklahoma towards Idabel, this is where they're under a severe thunderstorm watch. So it stretches from I-40, Fort Smith, down to I-20 with Shreveport out towards Longview, and then I-30. I'm mentioning all these major interstates because if you're driving, this is going to be problematic because the strong wind gusts, 70, 80 miles per hour, that's going to make those cars move around. Doesn't matter how tall you are. Semis definitely be wobbling. And then the heavy rainfall tracking over these areas is going to make it difficult to drive. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning just to the north of Fort Smith and really north of the interstate. That's where you're seeing small hail, but 60-mile-per-hour gusts and heavy rainfall. There's a lot to talk about here, so that's what we're going to jump into, and we're going to show you what's going to unfold for today. Look at this system towards the back half into the Central Plains. North Platte down to northern Kansas, very likely to see the strong damaging winds. There's that rain threat that continues to track and will accelerate into Memphis, Tennessee, so get ready for that for your evening commute. Notice this right here, though. Those supercells will have large hail embedded, 2-inch in diameter. But once this line starts to form, that's where we could have that derecho, where you have over 240 miles impacted by damaging winds outflowing and surging from those thunderstorms. And then notice it rides all the way down to the south towards Little Rock, out towards southeast Oklahoma, where we're talking about that flood threat for today. More rainfall expected for tomorrow. So here's that damaging wind threat, right? As we zoom in, we'll have that hatched area where you have hurricane force winds or greater. This is for eastern Colorado, portions of really Kansas, and then down towards the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. So here's your average derecho frequency, and you'll see they get this once per year in that darker blue, right where we're starting to track this system. You'll get more and more of this as it moves through northern Arkansas. But as we started off this report, most of these major wind events happen in the month of June. So this isn't surprising, but it's definitely something that you need to prepare for.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.